Explosive Champions League action. Manchester City stunned by Real Madrid, a young star breaks records, and could Jurgen Klopp be heading to Germany instead of Spain? We've got all the drama, the shockers, and the inside scoop. First up, the Santiago Bernabeu was the scene of a seismic upset as Real Madrid delivered a masterclass against Manchester City. Bernardo Silva called the loss really dark, after a sensational performance from Federico Valverde left the reigning champions reeling. We're diving deep into what went wrong for Pep Guardiola's side and what it means for their Champions League defense. But the drama doesn't stop there. Amidst the high-stakes clash, an 18-year-old sensation, Thiago Pitarch, shattered a Real Madrid record, becoming their youngest-ever player in a Champions League knockout game. Thierry Henry was raving about his performance. We'll break down his breakout moment and what it signifies for the future of the club. And in a twist that has the football world buzzing, could Jurgen Klopp be drifting away from a potential Real Madrid move? Reports suggest a new, unexpected opportunity has emerged for the legendary manager. We'll explore the latest whispers and where the German tactician might end up next. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
City's Champions League hopes dim after Bernabeu defeat. Manchester City captain Bernardo Silva didn't hold back, describing their brutal 3-0 loss to Real Madrid in the Champions League first leg as really dark. A dominant performance from Real, highlighted by a stunning hat-trick from Federico Valverde, has left Pep Guardiola's side facing an uphill battle in the return leg at the Etihad. The match at the Santiago Bernabeu saw Real Madrid capitalize ruthlessly on their chances, while City struggled to find their rhythm. Despite periods of possession, City's clinical edge was missing, and defensive lapses were punished severely by the Spanish giants. Gianluigi Donnarumma's penalty save prevented an even heavier defeat, but the mood in the City camp was undeniably somber. Bernardo Silva admitted, "At 3-0 it makes it a bit more difficult. Now it feels really bad, now it feels really dark. But tomorrow is another day, and for sure next week we will go to the game thinking we have a chance." He lamented how his team let emotions affect the game, losing control after conceding the first goal and failing to manage transitions and second balls effectively against a quality Real Madrid side. Manager Pep Guardiola, while vowing to fight, acknowledged the difficulty. "Right now, not much. Of course we are going to try. Now everything is more difficult. But we will be there, we will be with our people, we can do more to be better in the final third, and we will try." He defended his team selection, emphasizing his desire for aggression, and noted that while Jeremy Doku impressed, City struggled on the right flank, failing to convert their numerous attacking forays into goals, unlike Real Madrid's clinical finishing. Public reaction has been a mix of disappointment and resilience. Fans and pundits are debating City's tactical approach and their ability to overturn the deficit. Analysts are dissecting Real Madrid's tactical discipline and their lethal counter-attacking prowess, with particular praise for Federico Valverde's all-action display. Don't go anywhere, because the story from the Bernabeu is far from over. Next, we uncover how an 18-year-old prodigy is already making history for Real Madrid. Bernabeu revelation: 18-year-old Pitarch shatters Real Madrid record. While Fede Valverde stole the headlines with a sensational hat-trick against Manchester City, an 18-year-old midfielder named Thiago Pitarch emerged as another significant talking point, breaking a prestigious Real Madrid record. Pitarch, who has risen through the youth ranks under the guidance of Alvaro Arbeloa, made his Champions League knockout debut in the high-pressure environment of the Santiago Bernabeu. His inclusion in the starting lineup against a formidable Manchester City side marked a significant moment, making him the youngest Spanish player ever to start a Champions League knockout match for Real Madrid, surpassing the legendary Raul Gonzalez from 1996. His performance didn't go unnoticed. Even football icon Thierry Henry, speaking on CBS Golazo, was effusive in his praise. "I want to talk about. I don't know how to pronounce his name, Pitarch, because I watched him closely tonight. What a game! he was all over the place. Henry lauded Real Madrid's collective defensive effort, acknowledging that every player contributed to keeping City at bay. Despite a minor scare late in the game where he was caught out by O'Reilly, leading to a save from Thibaut Courtois, Pitarch's overall display was deemed a major success. This performance is seen as a testament to Arbeloa's faith in the young talent, who has been steadily promoted through the club system. Pitarch himself expressed deep gratitude, stating, "I will always be grateful because he has given me all his trust. I also always try to repay it." The football world is now watching closely to see if Pitarch can maintain this momentum and become a consistent fixture in the Real Madrid first team, especially with potential managerial changes on the horizon. Can this young talent live up to the hype and secure his place? And in a shocking development, could a top manager be turning his back on Real Madrid altogether? Klopp's Madrid dream fades as Germany beckons. The managerial hot seat at Real Madrid has been a constant subject of speculation, with Jurgen Klopp's name frequently mentioned as a prime candidate to take over next summer. For months, the football world has buzzed with the possibility of the charismatic German manager bringing his intense style and proven track record to the Santiago Bernabeu. Real Madrid's hierarchy has long admired Klopp, and his reputation as one of the most successful modern coaches naturally put him on their radar. However, recent reports from Bild, relayed by Mundo Deportivo, suggest that Klopp's path might be leading away from Madrid. Instead of returning to the demanding life of club management, Klopp is reportedly being considered for a significant role with the Germany national team. This potential move could materialize after the upcoming FIFA World Cup, as the current German manager, Julian Nagelsmann, is contracted until 2028. A key factor driving this potential shift appears to be Klopp's personal preference. Sources close to the coach indicate a reluctance to jump back into the relentless daily grind of club football. The constant pressure of training sessions, weekly matches, and intense media scrutiny, which are hallmarks of managing a club like Real Madrid, is something Klopp may be looking to avoid after his demanding stints in the Premier League and Bundesliga. A national team position, offering a potentially less day-to-day stressful environment, is reportedly more appealing at this stage of his career. This news has sent ripples through the football community, with fans and pundits debating the implications for both Real Madrid's future and Klopp's legacy. The prospect of Klopp leading his home country could be a compelling narrative. Will Klopp truly turn his back on the Bernabeu? And our final story tonight is a must-see recap of all the major moments. Silva's dark assessment, Man City's Champions League shocker. Bernardo Silva didn't mince words, calling Manchester City's 3-0 Champions League defeat to Real Madrid really dark, after a stunning hat-trick from Federico Valverde left the English champions reeling. The first leg of their round of 16 tie at the Santiago Bernabeu saw Real Madrid deliver a clinical performance, exploiting City's defensive frailties and transition moments. Despite controlling periods of possession, Pep Guardiola's side lacked the cutting edge, and a potential heavier defeat was only averted by a saved penalty from Vinicius Jr. Silva admitted, "When you play against Real Madrid with the quality they have, you pay the price." He pointed to the team letting emotions dictate the game after conceding the first goal, losing control of transitions and second balls. Guardiola acknowledged the difficulty of the situation, stating, "Right now, not much chance of progressing, but vowed to fight in the return leg." He defended his team selection and highlighted the contrast in finishing between the two sides. Audience impact. Fans are debating City's chances of a comeback, while analysts are dissecting Real Madrid's tactical mastery and Valverde's standout performance. That's the wrap on our top stories tonight. But before you go, stick around for our lightning round outro and make sure you're subscribed. What a night of football! Real Madrid stunned Manchester City with a dominant 3-0 victory. An 18-year-old prodigy named Thiago Pitarch made history for Los Blancos, and Jurgen Klopp might be looking at managing Germany instead of Real Madrid. You've got to stay informed. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more breaking news and expert analysis, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment. Let us know your thoughts on these massive stories in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content.